Hello, I'm Frank Seekins. If you've heard me teach or read my books, you know I deal with basic practical life. Coming soon, I'm doing an online webinar called The Perfect 10 God's Core Realities for Life. This is a webinar series on the 10 Commandments from a counseling, research, and practical view. The webinar is designed to work with a congregation or a small group. I encourage you to connect with each other, talk about and live out the core realities of life that come from this biblical teaching. There are powerful biblical precepts that we often miss because we do not understand the meanings of key words. The many words have lost the depth and power of their original meaning, such as holy. Holy in English once meant to be whole and complete. The Scottish Hale, health, happiness, and wholeness still shows the original concept of holy. This parallels the Hebrew word shalom or peace, which comes from shalem, whole and complete. Shalom is a wholeness that is physical, financial, and relational, and includes our walk with God. Biblical peace and holiness both come from our becoming whole and complete. But all of us are broken and struggle with some form of hurt or bondage. When God took Israel out of 400 years of bondage, the newly freed slaves of Israel were not ready for the promised land. They were free, but not whole. If you've ever gone through trauma, you understand the difference. The 10 Commandments were the answer that God gave his people when they came out of centuries of bondage. Bondage is often much more than physical, it is mental, cultural, and emotional. The 10 Commandments were given to a broken people who had gone through generations of bondage to help them become whole and complete. To a people who hungered for the promised land, but needed the secret to living in the promised land. They are still his answer for us today. The Perfect 10, starting soon. Become part of a local group that discusses God's path out of bondage and into the promised land. Sign up for my email updates at livingwordpictures.com. Register for the Perfect 10 webinar at restoringthewholeheart.com. Thank you and shalom.